Well, we got the boys rounded up this morning, and today is Operation Find an Elk Brown Shed. A brown elk shed. Austin got on the board yesterday with the brown elk shed, so hopefully we can continue the trend today. We just spotted 2 bulls that haven't dropped yet. They're both pretty small, but good sign. Probably more bulls in this area, and we're gonna try to find them. Found some bulls.
One bull wasn't too bad.
Yeah. It's a start, right? They're all carrying, but
Soon
we'll
find them.
We just got out and we're gonna hike up this big hill and glass this bowl. Hopefully find some shed bulls or sheds. We shall see.
The logs are slick.
We decided to go for a short little walk once we got up here. No sign of shed bulls, but it's a dirty, sunny south slope. Kind of in a big bowl. Do a quick walk, see if we can stumble into anything. Make a game plan from there. We're gonna do the strategized wander, minus the strategy part. Try to show you a shed, some elk tracks. Austin found an icebreaker shed. He said old whitey. Hard to see him over there. I'll try to zoom in on him. I can't tell anything from here.
An old whitey.
Not a ton of fresh sign in here. Lots of old elk sign, of course, but you never know. They can still pass through. There's plenty of elk sign close by. Like down in the snow down there, there's definitely some elk tracks that are pretty fresh. But who knows if they're just a group of cows or bulls, but we saw those bulls only a mile or so from here. So anything is possible. We're heading back towards the truck. Gonna relocate. Well, this really wasn't even worth finding, but you know what? I'm unskunked on the day. We have a ancient squirrel patch shed, which is kind of funny because it's not that far off the road, so it makes you wonder if nobody comes in here. So I'm gonna wander around a minute. Maybe find something a little newer than this old thing. Walk number 1 is done, and it wasn't very productive. Here's the one that Austin found. So yeah, a couple chalks to start the day. It's only uphill from here. My spot, not so good. We'll let one of them pick the next spot. Maybe we'll find something then. And we're gonna
Hide the bush light.
bring some bush lattes, and those are called shed beers. So as soon as we find a brown elk shed, we're chugging them.
Yep.
And hopefully this is the promised land. Austin found a brown elk shed not too far from here yesterday, so he's on the board for the year. Me and Bkoel are not.
Not yet.
In the brown elk shed department, so we're gonna see what happens. Hard whites, whatever, we'll take it.
Today's the day.
We're gonna go for a big hike here, and hopefully this will pay off. We kind of split up. I just got up in all this oak brush, and I just saw old whitetail shed right up here. Where's it at, buddy? Get the shed. Sitting up on a rock. Get it, get it. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Is that a good boy? What'd you find? What'd you find? Is that a shed? Yeah, that's a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Well, on the board, it's nothing special, but we'll take it. It's a good sign. It's been here for a while. Pretty obvious, so probably hasn't really been anyone up here. Take a quick picture, pick her up. There it is. Chalky old small 5. But it's a start. Keep moving. Hopefully load the pack up. I think I just found an elk shed. Unless I'm getting the ultimate fake out. Oh, it's a deer shed? Must be a pretty good one. Right out in this wide open field. Nice 4-point whitetail. Last year's hard white. Pretty good shed. Cool shed. Big old brow tine. Just a solid 4. I kind of got split up from those guys. I was trying to get a hold of them because I'm not sure if they got to this meadow yet. And so I was kind of cruising through here in case they pop out so they'll see me out in the wide open, and got lucky. I thought it was an elk shed from a distance because the tines look pretty good, but it's always good when an elk shed turns into a deer shed. Usually that means it's bigger. But yeah, got 2. We'll take it. Decent shape, hard white, not chewed up. Squirrels didn't find it out here in this big meadow. So I'm gonna put it on the pack and keep moving. Oh, stud. This is what we do this for right here. Look at that base, just a monster. Oh, there he is. There's the shed hound. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you like that, don't you? He's like, Dad, I want a fresh one. Number 3 on the day. One decent one. Other 2 are trash, but that's all right. It's a good sign. Lots of old ones. Means probably not a lot of shed hunting pressure. So keep grinding.
Well, I am finally on the board. Last year's whitetail shed. Cool. Now I just need to find a fresh elk shed. What a beautiful day.
Well, we just met up. Bkoel found a nice 5.
Finally on the board.
And I got 3. Nothing to brag about. Austin's getting the skunk, but he found a brown elk antler yesterday, so
Yeah, you're in timeout.
the joke's still on
You're
us.
in shed timeout.
Yeah.
That's our turn.
We're gonna keep moving and see what happens. Fresh deer shed. Good boy. Good boy. Whew. That thing is weird. Oh, it's got a sweet thing off its base. That's cool. It's got nibbled on a little bit. Squirrel patch. Super goofy though. It's pretty cool. We set out for elk sheds, but we're just finding deer sheds apparently, so this is definitely the goofiest one I found this year. Dude, look at this thing.
Dude, that's sweet.
I didn't see it was sitting like this. I thought that was a stick underneath it or something.
That's badass.
I picked it up, I'm like, it came with it.
Oh my god.
What the heck? Got a lot cooler. I thought it was just like a normal 4-point. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and stumble across the other side. It's probably not as cool though. We stopped to refuel. Been pretty quiet for about an hour or so. But we're gonna just keep working our way into the bone zone.
Brown bone zone.
The brown elk bone zone. The only bad thing is we haven't seen hardly any elk sign.
Scout, get out of here.
You little shit. Scout! You wanna go home? That's what I thought. Anyhow, we'll meet back up with you after our snack. We just took off walking after eating lunch. Like literally just left. and Austin found one. So now we are all unskunked. Oh, it does look a little different.
This guy.
Heck yeah, on the board. Oh, there's another one. That's a muley shed.
Oh, nice. Are you rolling right now?
Yeah.
Cool.
Unless it's a small elk shed. I feel like I totally just Dawson on that one.
Definitely
He would have totally found
definitely different sheds.
Hold
here.
on, Austin.
deer.
I thought I saw a different.
So we come over to check these out, and then I totally just.
I think I saw something different in here.
You turd. Well, here we go. We got this 4-point and we got an old 5-point.
Maybe this is the shed room, boys.
And then we got another one.
That looks like a mule deer antler from here.
I think it's just a big 4. Whitey.
With the busted brow, maybe?
Yeah.
It's old, whatever it is.
They're all, no, is that a muley?
That's a muley.
Muley. They're all different.
Muley shed.
No way.
It's not as big as I thought, so I don't feel quite as guilty now.
Cool.
But that's a good little start to post snack.
Literally just got done snacking.
Food always helps. Bring out the food. And
Yeah, buddy. Well, we're gonna spend a little time in here and we'll keep moving. We're on a little heater for old chalky sheds. Oh yeah, that's the oldest one for sure. It's got moss on.
it's half gone.
That thing's
That's a giant.
prehistoric.
Man, my day is made now. We might as well just go home now. Oh my god, what is that thing? I almost want to leave it here, but I guess I'll bring it with for now. We're descending into this canyon, and it's steep. And the wind just picked up. Whoa, and I probably shouldn't be videoing right now. We were just walking out of here, kind of heading towards the truck. I looked up and found a side-by-side mule deer set. It's pretty sweet. Not real big, but that's all right. We'll take it. Take a picture real quick and I'll pick them up. Just a giant set there. That's what we live for right here. It is cool when they make it easy though, right next to each other. And it's cool to find some fresh mule deer
finally.
sheds. It's kind of not very common in the hills to do, so. Good friends here, strapping them on my pack so I don't have to take it off.
So I can't find any, might as well do something.
I think that's the first brown sheds we found today.
It is.
That one whitetail earlier that had the goofy base I thought was brown after closer examination. Not the case. But I think we have like 15 or so on the day, so we found a lot. We are just about back to the truck and we'll set out all the sheds we found so far. Then we're gonna relocate, hopefully somewhere that has elk sheds. We didn't even find an old elk shed. Good work, boys.
Yeah, it's a nice hike.
White ones are easier to find.
They are.
Woo, we'll see you at the truck. We just got to a new spot and we have about an hour and a half before we have to head home, so we're gonna give her hell. Try to add a couple more to the stack. I'm not entirely sure why I decided to climb this, but I am officially committed. So, hopefully it pays off. I'm not sure what we're thinking. We crossed a giant canyon to get over here and we don't have a lot of time. A little fawn skull. Me and Austin got across the canyon. Bkoel was down in the bottom checking that out. So we kind of got separated, but we're gonna meet back at the truck at 3, so it should be all good. Scout found some bones. You find some bones, dude? Leg bones? Well, unless something crazy happens, this last walk was a bust. Just trying to puzzle my way out of here. Word of wisdom, make sure you download your map for offline use, because it still shows up otherwise, but I can't see the topo lines. So I'm like, oh yeah, this looks good. Oh wait, there's a canyon there. Ha! Psych! But I know where I'm at still. It's just not the easiest route out. But unless those guys found something, it's looking like a big skunk for me, unless I stumble across something here in the last quarter mile or so. But as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. We'll see you next time on Shed Quest. Thanks, guys.